Good morning. I would like to tell you. So, what is the general features of this cartilage? Cartilage is an avascular connective tissue that forms the skeletal basis of some part of the body. The article of the ears, the lower part of this nose. Cartilage develop from the mesenchyme. They are not rigid but firm enough to maintain the form of the structures. So, these one are the general features of this cartilage. So it is firm and flexible type of the sclerous connective tissue in which the extracellular matrix has a firm consistency. So this one are the defined as a cartilage. Next, component of the cartilage. So cartilage contain the cells. Name is given this chondrocyte, fibers, collagen fibers, ground substance, proteoglycans. So here you can see this diagram of this cells, chondrocyte and ground substance. There is a matrix and the cells. So these one are the general features of this cartilage and its component. So first, cartilage contain the cells and the fibers embedded in the homogeneous ground surface. Cells are relatively less and are called the chondrocyte. Three main types of this cartilage can be recognized depending on the amount of the variety of the fibers in the matrix. These are the hyaline cartilage, fibrocartilage and elastic cartilage. So cartilage के compound में आएंगे first chondrocyte plus extracellular matrix and ground substance and fibers. So these are the chondrocyte. You can see these are the cells. Name is given this chondrocyte. So like the ordinary connective tissue, cartilage is made up of the cells, chondrocyte, intercellular or the extracellular matrix and the fibers, mainly collagen, elastic and reticular fibers. So these one are the component of the cartilage. First, cells or the chondrocyte. So what is the cartilage cells? So major cells of the cartilage are called the chondrocyte. They vary in size and shape with degree of the maintained. Mature cells are large and rounded. They lie in space. Name is given this lacunae. Here you can see this space. This space within this cell's name is given this lacunae. This arrow is indicated the space. This space name is given this lacuna present in the matrix. The nucleus is heterochromatic and ion and organelles are the less prominent. The cytoplasm of the chondrocyte may also contain the glycogen and the lipid. Young metabolically active flat cells are called the chondroblast. The nucleus is achromatic mitochondria. Endoplasmic reticulum or the ear and the Golgi complex are prominent. So these one are the cells. Second one are the fibers. Mainly there is a collagen fibers. Sometimes there is elastic fibers and reticular fibers. The fibers of the cartilage, the collagen fibers present in cartilage are chemically distinct from the those in most other tissue. They are described as type 2 collagen fibers. However, type 1 collagen is present in fibrocartilage and perichondrium. Elastic cartilage contain the elastic fibers. Third one, there is a ground substance or the matrix proteoglycans, collagen, hyaluronic acid. So what is the ground substance? The ground substance form the major component and the makes up to 95% of this volume of this cartilage. The ground substance is made up of these complex molecules contain the protein and the carbohydrate proteoglycans. Along with the water content, these molecules form a firm gels that give cartilage its characteristic consistency. The the carbohydrates are chemically glycosaminoglycans. Multi-acyl glycoprotein bind chondrocyte and the matrix molecules. So these one are the ground substance. So these are the major component of this cartilage. Now, component of this cartilage, there is a ground substance. Cells are widely separated by the considerable amount of this intercellular material or the matrix. Homogeneous ground substance made up of these proteoglycans, 60 to 80% of this water, responsible for the resilience, no nerves or the vessels. So these one are the component of this cartilage. Now, component of this cartilage, first ground substance, structures of these proteoglycans. Proteoglycans is equal to carbohydrate plus protein. Here you can see this hyaluronic acid. This one are the link protein, keratin sulfate. These are the chondrocyte sulfates and protein core aggregants. So this one are the component of the cartilage or the ground substance. So majority ground substance form the major component and make the 95% of this volume of this cartilage. So ground substance is made up of this complex molecule contain protein and carbohydrate. This one are the ground substance. Now component of this cartilage or the fibers. The majority there is a collagen fibers, particularly type 2 collagen fibers. It is and there is a elastic fibers. So elastic fibers and collagen fibers is one are the another component of this cartilage. So collagen fibers present in cartilage chemically distinct from those in most of the other tissue. They are described type 2 collagen fibers. In type 1 collagen fibers is present in fibrocartilage and perichondrium. जो perichondrium में fibrocartilage में होता है type 1 collagen fibers. And elastic fibers contain the elastic cartilage. So only elastic cartilage. So it is you see these elastic fibers in relaxed stage and the after the stretching there is a link between this single elastic molecule. So this one are the stretch condition of this elastic fibers. Majority elastic fibers you can see in elastic cartilage. So this one are the component of this cartilage. Now classification of the cartilage. So according to the number and the variety of these fibers in the matrix, it divide into this hyaline cartilage, fibrocartilage and elastic cartilage. So classification of this cartilage is divided into this hyaline, elastic and the fibrocartilage. First hyaline cartilage, flexible and the resilience. Hyaluronic glass transparent homogeneous intercellular substance. You can see this structures of this hyaline cartilage. This space name is given this lacune. It covered the perichondrium. This one are these chondrocyte, isogenic groups. Here there is a extracellular matrix. So here you can see this hyaluronic acid. First perichondrium. So what is the perichondrium? So perichondrium developed from these mesenchymal cells that surround the developing cartilage. It has two layers, inner chondrogenic layer and outer fibrous layer. So here this one are this fibrous layer, outer and inner there is a chondrogenic layer. The undifferentiated mesenchymal cells in the chondrogenic layer can proliferate and differentiated from the cartilage cells on the exciting cartilage oppositional growth. The cells in the outer layer differentiate to form the fibroblast, fibrocyte, which in turn produce the fiber called the collagen and thus converting into the fibrous layer. So this one are the layer name is given this perichondrium. Now, what is the character features of this hyaline cartilage? So, hyaline cartilage it's so called because it is translucent or the hyalurous glass. So, transparent hyalurous glass. So, this cartilage name is given the hyaline cartilage. Its matrix appear to homogeneous but using special technique. Many collagen fibers can be demonstrated. Hyaline cartilage has been compared to a tire, the ground substance corresponding to the rubber of the tire. Resistance comprehensive force while the collagen fibers mainly type 2 corresponding to the tread of this tire. Resistance tensile force. So hyaline cartilage is surrounded by the perichondrium, but although articular cartilage is hyaline cartilage, it is devoid of this perichondrium. तो इसमें क्या कहते हैं हाइलाइन जो कार्टिलेज है it covered the perichondrium, but articular cartilage when you can see within this joint capsule and the synovial joint, so it is not covered the perichondrium. So majority hyaline cartilages contain the perichondrium. In HNE stain or the Huobsen eosine stain, preparation the matrix is stained blue, it is basophilic, and the ground substance including this chondrogenic sulfate, iridium sulfate and hyaluronic acid, hyaline cartilage, most important proteoglycan moment is aggregate. Toward the center of this mass of the hyaline cartilage, the chondrocyte are the large and are usually present in the group, two or the more. Name is given the cell nest. So this one are this. You see this isogenic group. So this name is given the cell nest or the isogenic group. Two or the more cells, isogenic cells are there is a together. Name is given the cell nest or the isogenic cells group. So this one are the isogenic group or the cell nest. Two or the more cells come together. So group are formed by the division of the single parent cells. The matrix around the cells is darkly stained called the capsular matrix. So this one are the perichondrial layer. This one are the lacunar space within this the cells are the chondrocyte and capsular matrix. And around the isogenic cell group is a lacunar matrix or the territorial matrix. So this one are the lacunar matrix or the territorial matrix. Towards the periphery of the cartilage, the cells are small and elongated, is directional parallel to the structures. Just under the perichondrium, the cells become the as indistinguishable from fibroblast. The pale staining matrix separate cell nest is the interstitial matrix. In old people, hyaline cartilage can undergo calcification and degeneration. The costal cartilage or the large cartilage of the larynx are commonly affected. Example of this hyaline cartilage mostly you can see in costal cartilage, articular cartilage, thyroid cartilage, cricoid cartilage, retinoid cartilage, tracheal rings, and the large and small bronchi. So these one are the hyaline cartilage. The hyaline cartilage distribution mainly cartilage of the larynx, wall of this trachea, large bronchi, parts of this nasal septum, and epiphyseal plate. So these one are the distribution of this hyaline cartilage. Now second one it is the fibrocartilage. First function of the hyaline cartilage by forming the structural framework that provides support to various structures from the cartilage model for developing fetal skeletal from the articular cartilage. Now elastic cartilage, fibrocartilage or the white fibrocartilage. Second one are the fibrocartilage. Here you can see no perichondrium. So you can identify the fibrocartilage. There is absent of this perichondrium. So fibrocartilage also called the white fibrocartilage because it looks very much like dense fibrous tissue. So उसका नाम दूसरा क्या दिया है white fibrocartilage. Resistance, compression and tension. Here there is a type 1 collagen fibers. Since fibrocartilage is transitional tissue between the dense connective tissue and hyaline cartilage, lack of this perichondrium help in this proper blending with the surrounding structures. The chondrocytes are the similar to that of this hyaline cartilage, but arrangement in single row for the isogenic group. Here you can see this single row or the isogenic groups. So these one are the chondrocyte in the row and there is isogenic group, either two cells together. So these one are the either isogenic group or there is a chondrocyte in the row. So the matrix uh, is prevented by the numerous collagen bundles, both type 1 and type 2 collagen fibers. Majority there is a type 1 collagen fibers. In between there are the some fibroblast. The fiber merge with those of the surrounding connective tissue. Their proportion varies with the age. There is no perichondrium over the cartilage. The fibrocartilage undergo the calcification during the repair process. So this one are these fibrocartilage. So which are the example of this fibrocartilage? Here you can see this distribution of this fibrocartilage. Secondary cartilaginous joint or the symphysis. Secondary cartilaginous joint or the symphysis joint cavity is partially or the completely subdivided by the articular disc, membranous ossification and the glenoidal labrum. So this one are the example of this fibrocartilage, particularly intervertebral disc, symphysis pubis, menisci of the knee joint, articular disc of the sternoclavicular and temporomandibular joint. So main function of this fibrocartilage is often offer resistance to both compression and the shearing force. Act as a shock absorber. So this one are the cartilage. Now third one it is the elastic cartilage. So elastic cartilage is yellow fibrocartilage. Also name is given the yellow fibrocartilage. Flexibility, here there is a perichondrium is present and elastic fibers are present. So majority you can identify by the elastic fibers and perichondrium. Both perichondrium and elastic fibers if you can see then you can label the elastic cartilage. So elastic cartilage का दूसरा नाम हमने दिया है yellow fibrocartilage. Similar in many ways to hyaline cartilage. The main difference between the hyaline cartilage and elastic cartilage is that instead of this collagen fiber, the matrix contains the numerous branching and anastomotic elastic fibers that form the network. The fibers are difficult to see in H&E stain. Hematoxylosine eosinophil stain section, but they are can clearly visualized in special method for the staining. Elastic fibers are used. The surface of the elastic cartilage is covered by the perichondrium. In contrast to the hyaline cartilage, elastic cartilage does not undergo calcification. So हाइलाइन कार्टिलेज और इलास्टिक कार्टिलेज में मेजर दो डिफरेंस है. दोनों में पेरिकॉन्डियम प्रेजेंट है तो उसमें कोलेजन फाइबर्स है और इलास्टिक कार्टिलेज में इलास्टिक फाइबर्स है. तो इलास्टिक फाइबर्स ओनली यू कैन सीन इन इलास्टिक कार्टिलेज. Perichondrium you can see in both hyaline cartilage and elastic cartilage. So these one are the identification point of this elastic cartilage, where you can see the distribution. So elastic cartilage or yellow fibrocartilage distribution mainly skeletal basis of the articular, auricle, pinna, wall of this medial part of this auditory tube, epiglottis, apical part of this arytenoid cartilage of the larynx. So this one are the example, mainly pinna or the auricle and of the lateral part of this external acoustic meatus. Medial part of this auditory tube, epiglottis and the two small laryngeal cartilage. So the atypical part of this arytenoid cartilage contains the elastic fibers, but the major portion of the hyaline cartilage. So main function of this elastic cartilage, it provides elasticity or the flexibility to the structures. So this one are the classification of this cartilage. Now the growth of this cartilage. So first growth of this cartilage is mainly interstitial growth. So interstitial growth first from the chondrocyte live within the primary lacuna and the same cell division in daughter cells. So majority of this growth of this cartilage, the process of formation of this cartilage is known as the chondrogenesis. जो कार्टिलेज का जो ग्रोथ है कार्टिलेज फॉर्म हो रही है वो प्रोसेस को हमने बोला है chondrogenesis. Main gene regulating is SOX9. You can see this chondroblastis, chondrocyte, lacuna, and here there is undifferentiated mesenchymal cells. So growth of this cartilage, first there is a interstitial growth. So in interstitial growth, as the chondroblast within this matrix divide the contribute for increase in size of the cartilage. So first process start with aggregation of this chondrogenic mesenchymal cells, the place where hyaline cartilage is going to form. There appear chondrogenic nodules cells in the gets differentiated to form the chondroblast. And chondroblast secrete the matrix and also they lay down the essential fibers. Once they are completely surrounded by the matrix and blocked in the lacune, chondroblasts are referred to as a chondrocyte. So these are the chondroblast name is given this, referred to name is given this chondrocyte. So this chondrocyte, the peripheral cells of these nodules form the perichondrium. Two types of this growth are observed. First, there is an interstitial growth. Second, there is an apogesial growth. You can see this growth of this cartilage in apogesial growth. Apogesial growth, hence the cells in chondrogenic layer of this perichondrium differentiate into the chondroblast, lay down matrix and fiber on the exciting cartilage. So here you see these capillaries, these are the nutrient diffusion into the cartilage, lacuna, extracellular matrix, and perichondrium is formed. So this growth are this cartilage are the oppositional growth. तो oppositional growth में क्या होता है mainly cells in chondrogenic layer of this perichondrium differentiate into the chondroblast and lay down the matrix and fiber on the exciting cartilage. So this one are the of this cartilage. Here there is a mesenchyma, formation of this chondroblast, chondrocyte, then cartilage is formed. There is a three type of this cartilage is formed after the development of this chondrocyte, hyaline cartilage, fibrocartilage and elastic cartilage. तीनों कार्टिलेज में फर्स्ट डिफरेंस क्या है हाइलाइन कार्टिलेज इलास्टिक कार्टिलेज में पेरिकॉन्ड्रियम प्रेजेंट है फाइब्रो कार्टिलेज में पेरिकॉन्ड्रियम एब्सेंट है हाइलाइन कार्टिलेज में जो सेल्स है होमोजेनियस अपीयरेंस है लेक्यून में यहाँ में इलास्टिक कार्टिलेज में इलास्टिक फाइबर्स होते हैं दोनों में पेरिकॉन्ड्रियम प्रेजेंट है ओनली फाइब्रो कार्टिलेज में पेरिकॉन्ड्रियम इज एब्सेंट सो फर्स्ट आर द मेसेंकाइमल mesenchymal growth of this cartilage. So initially there is a cartilaginous model. So which are the applied histology? Applied histology of this cartilage, first osteoarthritis. Osteoarthritis is an inflammatory disorder of the joint due to the degeneration of this articular cartilage. Achondroplasia, here one of the cause of this dwarfism in early life is due to the reduced proliferation of the chondrocyte in the epiphyseal plate of this long bone. In cartilage forming the chondroplastic tumor. Here there is a tumor which are the composed of a flake cartilage or the derived from the cartilage forming the cells are included in this group. This group comprise being lesion like the osteocartilage. So osteocartilage exostosis of the osteochondromas. इकोंड्रोमा में क्या होता है? Benign cartilage forming the tumor होता है that develops centrally within the interior of this affected bone, while the chondroma refer to the peripheral development of this lesion. In chondroblastoma, name is given. This chondroblastoma is a relatively rare benign tumor arising from the epiphysis of this long bone adjacent to the epiphyseal cartilage plate and most commonly affect the bone are upper tibia and the lower femur and the upper humerus. Chondrosarcoma, it is the malignant tumor of this chondroblast. So this one are the applied histology related to cartilage. Thank you.